Hi, I'm John. This is my show, An American Scheme, where I'm proving that Diana Ross is Michael Jackson's actual mother. What I'm going to show you here is a couple of the last scenes from a couple of classic movies. And I think that these movies resemble Michael Jackson's life. And then I'm going to show you a little bit of a clip of Michael Jackson's actual end of his life, part of that too. So, this first clip I'm going to show you is a movie called Whatever Happened to Baby Jane. This movie, the basic premise was this was a girl, she was a young child star. Her name was Baby Jane. And she sang this song, I'm writing a letter to daddy, you know. So she was popular, and then they had made a doll about her, a Baby Jane doll. So she had some fame. And then as she grew up, she had a sister, and her sister then actually became famous as an actress, became very famous. And then the sister ended up getting handicapped in an injury, and then the younger sister had to take care of the older sister. And so the older sister was famous and would be in movies, and the younger sister was always jealous of her whole life. And at the end of this, they're old in age, and the sister that was the Baby Jane, she starts to try to rekindle her career, and it doesn't go good, and then things go bad at the end. And so this is the end scene of the movie, so I want you to see this here.
We've been looking all over for you, Miss Hudson. I'm sorry, but we must find your sister. Is she down here on the beach with you?
Yes, she is.
I'll take these for you.
Oh, no, they're mine. They're for my sister Blanche. She's going to be a movie star. Did you know that?
That's right, Miss. We want to find your sister because I think maybe she needs help. I think maybe she's in trouble. Won't you show us where she is, please? Won't you take us to her? Please, Miss Hudson.
She must be some kind of messing where?
Okay, so you see there the cops run over to there's a woman, that's her sister, laying in the sand. But Baby Jane over there, she's got a crowd, and she doesn't care at all about her sister. She's got a crowd, and she's performing. And this is a thing that happens with young actors and things like that. And then there's a thing about fame. It's really weird how these things happen, and there's been movies made about things like that. So this next one I'm going to show you, this is the last scene from a movie called Sunset Boulevard. This movie, it's one of the greatest movies of all time. If you haven't seen this movie, this is like what would be known as like classic Hollywood, you know, the classic film age. This is a great movie. Sunset Boulevard is just a phenomenal movie. It's really one, and so the end scene of this that I'm going to show you here, it's one of the most legendary scenes of all time. Once you've seen it and you actually understand it, you know it, then you'll see people, it'll never die. This is super iconic. But so, this lady here, she was a actress in the silent film era. And then what happened, they started coming into the talking film eras, and she died out. She lost everything. Basically, nobody cared about her anymore. I mean, she was a huge star, though, in the silent film era. But then it came to the talking films. She, became not important to anybody anymore. She started living out throughout her life. she got a young boyfriend who was a young Hollywood writer. She was trying to get him to write a script for her. Things were, didn't work out. She ended up killing him in the end, and they're coming to arrest her. And this is the scene here when they're coming to get her. Okay, this is the scene.
Quiet, everybody. All right. Lights. Are you ready, Norma?
What is the scene? Where am I?
This is the staircase of the palace.
Oh, yes. Yes. Down below, they're waiting for the princess. I'm ready.
All right. Cameras. Act.
So they were turning after all. Those cameras. Life, which can be strangely merciful, had taken pity on Norma Desmond. The dream she had clung to so desperately had enfolded her.
I can't go on with the scene. I'm too happy. Mr. DeMille, do you mind if I say a few words? Thank you. I just want to tell you all how happy I am to be back in the studio, making a picture again. You don't know how much I've missed all of you. And I promise you I'll never desert you again. Because after Salome, we'll make another picture and another picture. You see, this is my life. It always will be. There's nothing else. Just us. And the cameras. And those wonderful people out there in the dark. All right, Mr. DeMille, I'm ready for my close-up.
All right, Mr. DeMille, I'm ready for my close-up. That is like legendary Hollywood. And so, see, when she comes out, she's just craving the attention, and she's being arrested, and the media's there, but she loves the crowd, and she's like with the crowd. And so they tell her, instead of being arrested, they let her come out like she's playing a movie scene because she's totally out of it. But so those are movie scenes. And now what's sad is I'm going to show you the real life. When you see the real life, it's actually even worse than that.
People leave the show, and people leave my show. I want to say, I've never seen something like this in my life. No. I've never seen nothing like this. No. It's amazing. He's the greatest entertainer in the world.
That's Michael talking. So this was a recording done by Dr. Murray while Michael was wasted. And Dr. Murray secretly recorded him. So this is like an end scene type of thing. You're seeing Michael. This is a private recording of him on drugs in the last days of his life. This is like an end scene, like in those movies. And what's he talking about? He's just like those women in the movies. He go, I want to be the greatest. I want to be the greatest entertainer. The crowd, the people, I want them to cheer for me. There's this craving, this desire that once that gets into you, it really doesn't leave, and it takes over. And like how that Norman Desmond, it totally unfolded her. And this is like part of what happened to Michael Jackson that turned him into this sad situation here, where he's totally wasted, and basically dying at the mercy of his doctor. You know, that was the sad reality of the truth, and this is a common theme in Hollywood. Okay, so that's all for now. Thank you. Bye.